Hi, Astarte here. Jimmy's here too. And this is the Astarte and Anana show, but Anana's taking some time off again, and it's the Astarte and Jimmy show today. Jimmy's our little mascot. So, oh my god, there's so much stuff happening right now that I just couldn't wait. So that's why we're doing this little update. And I posted a channeling on our blog, astarteinana.blogspot.com, and that is, I'll put the link down there in the comment, right before the comment area. And so they started telling me how the timeline for everything that we've been talking about for 2012 is moved way up because it's like we're in emergency mode right now. So we really need to put a lot of energy into ourselves, ascending, taking care of our energy bodies and our physical bodies. And they were telling me about this storm that's going to come from the north and the east, from the mountains, and that it's going to create fear in people, but it's not really meant to create fear. What it's meant to do is create change. And they called it a wave also, a storm and a wave, and that when it comes across the country to hook into it, and that it'll be able to propel you into a higher frequency. Well, right after I posted that, I started reading about this heat wave in the Northeast, and I'm wondering if that's the storm they're talking about, this heat wave. And the higher frequencies that are coming in are hot. That's why the planet's heating up, because the energies that are coming in are heating us and the planet up. So this is also tied into the other information I got about things that we should be eating and things that we should not be eating right now. And we really need to take care of our physical vessel, because this is what houses and transports our spirit in this dimension that we're in right now. And so basically they're saying anything that heats up the body, it's kind of like artificially but not artificially, it's the food, by food intake, that we should really avoid right now, because we want to be taking in these new energies which have heat to them. And if you're already eating a lot of hot foods, you're not going to have a capacity to take in the higher energies or higher frequencies. So you want to keep the food that you're eating a cooler type of food, so that these energies you can take in, these universal energies, you can take those in and have more room for that. Because if you're doing both, you're going to fry yourself out. So the foods you want to avoid. Now, I don't know if onions and garlic create heat in the body, but they told me to avoid onions and garlic, or do these things in moderation. Chilies, hot chilies, so anything that has a lot of heat in it, ginger root, chai spices, and then radishes. So that would include horseradish. So any of these really heat-producing foods you want to avoid or keep to a minimum. And they also tell me anything fermented right now. We are evolving into a new biology, and the fermented things aren't going to agree with where we're going. They used to, but not anymore. So we're talking beer, wine, extracts, like when we're baking, like vanilla extract. They told me not to use vanilla extract. So when I figure out what to replace that with, besides maybe just a vanilla bean, but maybe some alternative spices, I'll let you guys know, because I do a lot of gluten-free baking. So they're saying that this bacteria that's in the fermented things is not conducive to ascension. And folks, I don't even know if I can utter these words, but chocolate is fermented, and we love chocolate over here. But I have been noticing I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to. And so it does go through a fermentation process. Am I saying that right? So, you know, just try to avoid these things for now. I don't know how long this is going to last, or if this is like a forever type of thing, but I'll let you know. And then they also gave me a list. Now this is not a list in its entirety. This is what I've been given right now. Fruits and vegetables that are on the ascension path. Now not everything on this planet is ascending, so you don't want to eat the things that have decided and they are a life form, and you know they're choosing not to ascend at this time. But I do have a list of items that are, and that involves lettuce. There's a lot of fruits, cherries, apples, oranges, limes, coconuts, cinnamon, pomegranate. They gave me blood orange separately in addition to the other orange. So I don't know if this is even better than regular oranges, but we'll get back to you on that. Tangerines, pears, plums, cantaloupes, watermelon, rice, buckwheat, millet, almonds, walnuts, starfruit, and bananas. Now that's all I have on the list right now, and I'm noticing that a lot of these items actually grow in warmer climates, so that might be part of it too, and that is showing us that things are heating up on the planet. Oh gosh, and have you been having sugar cravings? Like intense, like if I don't get a Skittle right now, I'm going to go apeshit? Well, they were also telling me that we're using sugar to regulate our energy bodies. Now this is just in moderation. This is if your body's giving you an intense sugar craving, like PMS sugar kind of craving, to go with it and have something that has a little bit of sugar in, because your body's asking you to add sugar to raise up your energy body in some way, to rotate it a little bit faster, if that makes sense. So our physical bodies are going through a lot of changes right now, and we really need to take care of them and not think about things that we used to do in the past, but stay in the moment, tune in, listen to your body, and find out what it is that it needs now, because what you needed yesterday, maybe you don't need today. I also feel like I'm getting taller as part of the transformation. I even measured myself. I didn't actually grow, but I want some feedback from people. Are you feeling this? Sometimes I'm in the shower washing my hair with my eyes closed, and when I feel my center, my core, it feels taller, and I open my eyes and it looks like I'm looking at things from a higher perspective. So I haven't figured out that fully yet, but would love some feedback from that. There's so much. Okay, our adrenals are being heavily taxed right now. Just hang on a second, we're going to go to video 2.